there's a certain joy I get when I get to Seattle because they actually announce in both English and Japanese. And I'm just like, it's good stuff. I'm so used to like everything being announced in English and Spanish in Arizona. It feels good to get somewhere that's like something else, you know? With Babs, it was like, you get to the con, or I was very like apprehensive about having to go back. And it's like, yeah, it's San Francisco and whatever. But it's like, going back to Everfree is like, good. It feels right, you know? Like, I don't know why, but like, now that I'm back in Seattle, it just feels right, you know? I don't know. I gotta figure out why that may be the case. It's interesting how little things like just kind of take you back. There's like baggage claim at SeaTac. Like, it's the little things, you know? The bits that I remember where it's like, okay, meeting Medi here for the first time, and then, you know, getting... Oh, that's me. But it's one of these things that, you know, seeing the baggage claim area, like, triggers a memory in me about, like, meeting Medi here for the first time and hanging out and getting to see him, like 4 years ago, and then also, you know, again, 2 years ago was kind of whatever, but still the idea that, you know, being able to hang out with those guys, and then even last year, getting to hang out with Smooth, just reminds me of some good times, you know. But it's one of these things that it's like the same thing at every one of these cons. Get the flight, hop on, find your bag, find out where hotel courtesy vehicles is a courtesy vehicle also the hotel shuttle. Yes? We interrupt this special heartfelt moment with the fact that it is raining here in Seattle. I don't know why that's such a big deal. It's kind of, isn't that the Pacific Northwest thing? Isn't that how it always goes? I don't know. Okay, so there's a lot of things that are going to be happening this weekend. So first of all, I've got to hang out with Kimmy again. She's going to be joining us this weekend. And then also I'm going to be hanging out with Maddie, everyone here and there. This is her first con without, you know, Mason and Carl and the rest of the Spaghetti Protection Squad. I don't know what our actual name is, but it's something like that, I bet. You know, just I don't know. It's like really cold out here. I'm not used to it, but I love it. So while talking to Killscreen, I found burn, and where there's a burn, there's gonna be a Dawnfire. So I got coerced into helping out Burn with a little bit of con stuff. So I helped put numbers on tables. Right, Don?
Yeah. Hi.
It's way over there. So I'm just like, who do I want to be while I sit and do nothing and wait for Burn to find 2 tables? I want to be Tony Fleece. So I'm Tony Fleece. Hello. I wear a gray hat. And I draw the ponies, right? That's what I do, right? Oh. I'm in the room. Okay, so like Kimmy called them and said I can be on the room, and they put my name down and said everything was cool and blah blah blah, yada yada yada. Well, so I'm like, yeah, all right, so, you know, this is it. You know, typical room, TV, you know, TV, desk, window, parking lot, you know, a chair, bed, picture, whatever. And I'm like, okay, yeah, great. So let's go to the bathroom, right? Turn it on. I'm like, oh, okay. They've got this whole deal with like the sink outside the bathroom. I'm like, okay, that's perfectly fine. But then I'm like, Okay. Oh. I was about to say, I was a little bit worried about this toilet. I was like, do I know how to work that? And I'm like, oh wait, no, this is right there. I was worried that it was like some fancy smanchy toilet, but no, it's just oddly shaped. Anyway. Why would you need another? This is concerning. I'm worried about this hotel. Oh, hey. But in case you need to see. Okay, so, I take all the, little behind the scenes feature here for a second. So I take all the film so far, now that I'm in the room and taking a poop and done all that jazz. I do all of that, take all the video that I've already recorded, even the stuff that's already shot today, and throw it on the laptop and start running it through Handbrake and start processing these videos. If I start now and I just add to queue, eventually by the end of the weekend, as I, every night put more into the queue and it's rendering as best as possible, I'm going to have high quality things. Now, for those of you who don't know what Handbrake is, essentially what I was finding is that if you look at some of the older videos, older vlogs, you might be noticing that the audio in them starts to slowly get out of sync as like the video goes on. Well, for whatever reason, whatever thing that's happening, phones and some other devices aren't that great at maintaining a constant frame rate. And you hear all the time that 30 frames per second, 60 frames per second, how many frames per second a video is able to record, that speed it's at. Well, apparently like I said, phones are very their frame rate fluctuates as they are recording. So like a very high action spot would be very the frame rate might dip or something when a phone's got to process everything. So what you need to do is you need to clean that up and make it a little bit better. So throwing it all on a program called Handbrake helps make everything sort of cleaned up. It's like, okay, this is where it is, this is where these spots are supposed to be, and it just kind of compresses it all nicely. Well, you grab a bunch of things, you say what quality you want to compress. I don't know if it's actually considered compressing, but there's a quality aspect to it that I'm not 100% sure about. I try to keep it as close to the source video as possible. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know, but I do, it fairly slow because I can let it go all weekend and not care. So all I got to do is just simply grab it, set it at the codec that my videos I think are supposed to be at, which are H.264, frame rate 30 frames. I'm pretty sure I'm recording this in 30 frames per second. I'm not 100% sure, but that, and then setting it at a constant frame rate. So doing that, optimized video at a very slow process, constant quality of 10. I don't know what that is. These quality things are just kind of whatever. So pretty much just grab all the videos that I've done so far, put them in a queue, and just let them start going. That's all I got to do. It's pretty easy. And then at the end of the night, I'm going to take all the video, throw it on into the queue as well, and then that will kind of work at it, and it'll just work from like start to finish, just pop, 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 churning it out. The computer's probably going to be running at like 90% CPU all weekend long, so that's that. Well, except for that bit tomorrow, not tomorrow, Saturday, when I have to do my panel.
What's up, Mums?
Maybe they just don't like you.
I don't know. I don't know.
Maybe.
Maybe they don't. Why would you do that? Where are you? I'm like over there somewhere. Booth 14, I think. 14? Yeah.
So we're hanging out with cool people.
I guess.
Ardale, little brother, and
You don't even remember my name, do you?
No.
Wow.
BOBDUDE.
It's okay, I don't remember.
I don't remember. I'm the worst with names. Like, literally, I can work with a guy for like 3 months. Still not enough.
I remember faces. Yeah, faces. Everybody does.
I don't think I got that. I don't know where the heck I left off last time, but yeah. So in the recent events, I ran into Kimmy, aka Stitch, and then I also ran into Ardale and his little brother and a bunch of other guys. Got my com badge, and now after getting everybody's living situation all situated, why is Kimmy running? Why are we running?
Living in Seattle, there's always all kinds of good stuff, right?
It might be a march too.
What kind of march?
I don't know. They come up with last weekend was
Was it the science march?
No,
no, that was 2 weeks ago.
I know a couple of weekends ago. It wasn't a March. It was in April.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
For days.
It's a good option.
Nice.
Good option. They got one down on the water by the ferries. Right on the water, so.
Heck yeah. Yeah, we hit up a lot of places that are pretty close to the coast. Like we go to San Fran, Seattle, Baltimore. You know, we're always near coastlines, and every time we're there, it's like seafood. Baltimore, it's like crabs.
Although, you know what I really miss from down in Chandler area?
Yeah.
You got that barbecue joint down there. I gotta go back and try that.
Angry crab?
I don't remember the name of it. So it's the place is always packed. It's right there on. I think it's actually in Gilbert. That's where,
Oh, the barbecue place in Gilbert?
yeah.
Joe's.
Yeah.
Joe's Real Barbecue.
Yeah, that place.
If you're ever craving that on a weekend, forget it.
Yeah.
Forget it. You're not gonna get in, man. There's so many like families that just pack that place.
Yeah.
It's just like,
Crazy,
no,
huh?
you can't get in. You know, I try to, you know, pick up the tiny little fork that I get at these dang places and try to pick up a little and struggle. This is there, okay. All right, it's not gonna fall off. All right, there, that's a good scoop. And then all of a sudden, like, Stitch comes along and smacks the food out of my hand.
He loves me though, so it's okay.
You're lucky you're cute. You're lucky you're cute. Okay, babe. Picture it. I call it a blue attack. See, we sit there, we get a bath bomb from Lush, we go to the like liquor store across the street, we get one of those styrofoam cases, we get a 24 pack of Bud, some ice, drop the ice in the cooler with the Bud, take that to the jacuzzi by the pool, and then we drop a bath bomb in the jacuzzi. A Blue, because Little Miss Blue loves her bath bombs, attacked because Strack Attack turned me on to drinking beer by the pool. Question is, would they kick us out for dropping a bath bomb in the hot tub?
How would they know it was us?
We'd be sitting there drinking beers at the hot tub.
That doesn't mean they would know it was us. The bath bomb could have been in there before we got in there. Oh, got it.
Oh, jeez, Louise. Oh my God.
Yeah, the ones by your nose are always the worst.
Oh, fuck my life.
Yep.
Oh,
You okay?
yeah.
Deeper.
The hair's tickling my nose. The hair's tickling my nose. Oh.
Sorry.
I'm on my way. Have fun having
Oh.
sex.
We're not having sex. I'm popping a
Have fun doing
pimple.
that whenever it happens.
Okay, thanks for your blessing.
Oh.
There's a lot of gunk in there.
Ew. Don't tell me that.
Do you wash your face?
Yeah, I totally do. Ow. It's just sometimes the beeswax or other things, or just life in general, causes pimples to happen. Ah.
I'm almost done.
The fact that you're doing it with like really pretty nails kind of also like irks
Are
me.
you recording this?
Maybe?
What the fuck?
It's my revenge.
It's your revenge?
It's my revenge.
Well,
Oh! So, in an attempt to get something fruity, we've decided to go to Denny's. So yeah, after messing around, watching TV, getting some videos converted and all that jazz,
there's a first one.
we're super like, I don't know, craving a fruity drink. Yeah.
Horse.
Horse.
Sweet in your mouth.
Mmm. Stitch decides. It's like, oh, we're just waiting for the water. We're just waiting for our checks. We're all done here at Denny's. Anthony, can I braid your hair? I'm like, yeah, sure.
Beautiful. Oh man, you ready to go play some football there?
Like, am I in a 90s pop band? Why does it always want to go back?
Oh man, she's storing so much.
What is? Like, what did you do?
It's easy. Just watch. Here, if you do this.
My hair's a little bit fluffier now, I guess.
It was all worth it then.
There. I'll buy it. I'll do your beard next.